I'm usually one of the biggest fans of NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Nope, wrong picture, that's Nosferatu. There we go, Adam Silver. Okay, I think what Adam Silver has done over the years for the league, for the fans, for the NBA players should be commended. But the decision to hold an All-Star game this year is going to be remembered as one of the worst mistakes in NBA history. And we're going to talk all about that in today's video. What's up, everybody? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notification bells. Why? Because I need the money. I just invested my entire 401k into GameStop. Maybe not the best decision. Also leaving a like is a great way to let me know that you are enjoying this content, and it tells YouTube to get this type of content in front of the eyes of more people. So would definitely appreciate that as well. I don't normally do videos like this, but I thought the news that had come out regarding this year's NBA All-Star Game was so crazy that I had to make a video on it. The NBA and their Players Association, in their infinite wisdom, has decided, we think it would be a good idea to have an All-Star Game. The All-Star Game is going to be in Atlanta in early March, and any other year, that would be great. Everybody loves an All-Star Game. I enjoy watching a little bit of it each year, especially once it gets into the fourth quarter and it stops becoming a glorified layup line. But this year is a little bit different because, in case you haven't heard, we're still in the middle of a pandemic. So why on earth are we taking players from numerous cities, some still with very high cases of COVID, and putting them together for a game that is basically meaningless? And this is a huge risk for the rest of the NBA season, and a season, may I remind you, that the NBA has worked tirelessly to make happen. Because it's not going to be just players coming to this All-Star game. You're also going to have coaches. You're going to have the media. You're going to have trainers, all of whom have been operating for weeks under tightened health and safety protocols specifically aimed at curbing the spread of COVID, because otherwise we could have another suspension of the NBA season. And now the NBA is going to put all those people together in one place. If there's a positive coronavirus case during the All-Star game and it spreads to other players who end up taking that to their teammates or their coaches on their teams, that could torpedo what the NBA has been working all season to avoid. We already saw the Washington Wizards and the Memphis Grizzlies miss numerous games due to health and safety protocols, and now you're just inviting that to happen for other teams across the league as well. And it's completely unnecessary, especially for a game that really doesn't have any stakes. And frankly, the All-Star Game this year sounds like a total snooze fest. It's going to be unlike any All-Star Game that we've ever seen before. There's not going to be any interaction with fans. There's not going to be a three-point contest. There's not going to be a dunk contest. There's not going to be any entertainment or music or celebrities. What's enjoyable about this All-Star Game at all, actually? It's going to be a game played in basically an empty arena by a bunch of guys who don't want to be there in the first place. And if you don't believe me, just check out what Lebron James said.
I have zero energy and zero excitement about an All-Star Game this year. I don't even understand why we're having an All-Star Game. Short off season for myself and my teammates was 71 days. And then coming to this season, we were told that we were not having an All-Star Game, so we had a nice little break. 5 days from the 5th through the 10th, an opportunity for me to kind of recalibrate for the second half of the season, my teammates as well, some of the guys in the league, and then they throw an All-Star Game on us like this and just breaks that all the way up. So pretty much a kind of a slap in the face. Slap in the face. I'll be there if I'm selected, but I'll be there physically but not mentally.
So according to LeBron, the NBA lied to him and the other players about even holding an All-Star Game. Now it feels like he's been betrayed by the league. So my question is this: is this just some sort of power play by LeBron James? Because, I mean, it's obvious that he doesn't want to go to Atlanta. He doesn't want to play in this All-Star game. He'd rather have a few days off to rest, get ready for the second half of the season. So when the face of the NBA comes out this strongly about playing in an All-Star game, you have to listen, right? So what should the NBA do? Well, here's what I think. The NBA should still have the 2 leading vote getters from each conference as All-Star game captains. Right now, that looks like it's going to be LeBron James and Kevin Durant. They should let those players pick the rosters for their teams as they've done in years past. But then they shouldn't play the game. They should still have it in the record books where such and such player made an all-star team. They should still have it where if you're named to the all-star team, you get whatever contractual bonus you're allowed to get. But they shouldn't play the game. The NBA should take the money that they were going to spend in holding the game and the money they were going to spend in paying the players for participating in the game and, I don't know, maybe give that to charity. I think that'll show that a league that talks about player safety, putting their players first, actually means it. Trying to increase money and making some extra revenue from an all-star game, yeah, sure, it's the easy thing to do, but is it the right thing to do? That's what I think, but drop your comments below 1 to 10. How excited are you for the All-Star game this year? If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel for fresh NBA content several times a week. My name is Troy. Thanks so much for watching today, and I will catch you on the next upload.